We've seen some recovery for the markets from the lows, about 25 odd points, and that's courtesy the IT index, which is currently at the high point of trade. But what's at a record low is the rupee, over $80 once again. Lata is here to tell us more and whether rupee will settle above the level of 80 and if that is the new normal. Lata.
Well, the market began today by wondering if RBI will let go of the 80 rupees to the dollar mark, and that question has probably been answered. Up until yesterday, the RBI was defending 80. It had allowed a gentle depreciation in previous few weeks, but yesterday, it ensured by selling a goodish bit of dollars towards close of trade that it ends at 79.97 thereabouts, didn't end at 80. But clearly now that barrier appears to have gone. I mean, it's still very, very early days. So the next question in the market's mind is, where will the next range settle? Does it go all the way to 81, 82? The market will look for whole numbers, maybe even 80, 50. What we have to note is that today's let go by the Reserve Bank appears to be dictated by the Asian currencies. Almost all Asian currencies are weaker by about 0.5 to 1% versus the dollar. Most important is the depreciation we have seen in the yuan, not I'm not speaking about today or this week, but over the past 2 months. The yuan was, the rupee was at, 12 rupees to the yuan just in March. And then it appreciated to about 11.8 to a yuan in about July. But now it is 11.3 to a yuan, because the yuan has gone all the way from 6.5 to 7.1 versus the dollar. It depreciated lockstep with the dollar's appreciation. The rupee did not depreciate, and now we have the highest trade deficit with China. It would make sense to allow the depreciation. My sense is that also may have moved the Reserve Bank's hand. Just one point in favor of those who were arguing against depreciation: it does mean a weaker rupee will mean more inflation problems for the Reserve Bank. It will also mean volatility, because where do you settle now? Exporters until now were selling at 80 because the RBI was defending it. Now, if they don't sell at all, does it mean a lot of instability and it goes all the way to 82, creating problems in its wake? So we have to be prepared for a kind of volatile life. So the search for the market here on is, what is the next range?
Okay, all right, Lata, thanks a lot for that. Well, we'll have a wrap up on this edition of Chartbusters. You don't go anywhere. Trading Hour comes up next.